everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Wow, if I can learn to talk. We are in Pinga's W900. We are going to take this frack tank down to Santa Cruz. We are just outside of San Francisco. I'll go ahead and fire it up for you so you can take a listen. Personally, I think it sounds quite good myself. We're in drive. Whatever. Don't know why trailer brake isn't working. Oh, well. Anyway, happy Friday to everybody. Hopefully everyone's week went well. I know I'm looking forward to the weekend and Sunday in particular because NASCAR is back and we finally have the much anticipated next gen car. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the new car races, for sure. I think it's definitely going to even the playing field now that no particular team has an advantage in a certain area with the cars. Are we supposed to turn right? Oh, whatever. Supposedly we were supposed to turn right there. Oops, I guess we're going around the block. So we'll make a left up here and just go around the block. Wow, already off to a good start. Like I said, this is Pinga's W900. It's on the Steam Workshop. And yes, I will work on a list of my mods and post it somewhere for you. So you guys can drive and have what I have in my game. Alright. Attempt number 2 at getting out of this place. Past it so we can actually see. We're good after that truck. I will warn you now, Pinga's W9 has a bit of the wheelbase is a bit lengthy. The game's gonna have us take this big ass truck down a narrow one-way road. Speaking of that, so earlier, I'm recording this Thursday night, so earlier not too long after I got home, I hear a truck outside. I'm like, what is a big old diesel truck doing outside this late at night? And part of me is like, maybe it's just FedEx or something. No, I look out my window and it's a full-on 18-wheeler. It's an International LT with a forward air 53-foot trailer on it on my street, which, mind you, is barely wide enough for 2 cars, and it's a dead end. So I was like, okay, good luck getting that thing out. Thankfully, there's a cross street that he, well, I would only assume, backed the trailer up into, and then he got out of our neighborhood. Unfortunately, it was raining, so I did not go outside to witness it. I looked out my window and I was like, really? And the speed limit on this road should not be 55 with how freaking windy it is. Oh dear, I have to look out for deer. We definitely want our brights on through here. I really hope the driver's not like this. Is gonna suck if the driver's like this the whole time. Now you don't have street lights or fellow AI traffic I can follow. It's just kind of a lonely little road that we're traveling down. This is like the ATS version of Mount Panorama down in Australia. Holy moly. Damn, this is a windy little road. Good grief. I'm surprised I'm even allowed on this road. How big and how noisy I am? Crikey. That's way off-road it right there. Whoopsies. We should have just kept going to San Fran. Gotten on the highway, because this is ridiculous, man. Taking the back roads to the middle of nowhere. Glad I've got a decently full tank of fuel for this, because good golly. This is insane. Well, thank God it's coming to an end. Getting on the highway up here. And if you see my right hand go off the wheel, it's just because I'm toggling my Jake on and off. We're gonna go now. Maybe if I don't hit the barrier. Barely avoided hitting that barrier. Dang. Alright, made it to the highway finally. Good grief. And yes, one thing I do want to do is get track IR. And I don't do the truck speed limit in this game if you haven't figured that out already, particularly in California. I think that's ridiculous that 18-wheelers have to do 55. Personal opinion, though. Dude, I need over. Let you hear that, Jake. We're clear. Well, I'll tell you one thing, the weather here in Ohio has been whack. It was 50-something degrees earlier today and on Wednesday, and then tomorrow, Friday, so when this video goes up, it's supposed to be all of like 30 degrees. All in Fahrenheit, mind you. God, let's not do 75. The only nick I have with this truck is the LCD, and it's a little bright. Hard to read it. I don't know, it's a good truck. There's definitely a lot of customization options, including the steering wheel. I decided to go away from the regular old manufacturer steering wheels. Put an SCI in it for once. Just to change it up a bit. I think I've got a cat motor in this, so it's got some purr to it. Which is always nice. That's just me. And I like it, at least personal opinion, it's not a semi unless Jake just absolutely screams. In fact, I forget where it was one time, and a semi hit the Jake, and I mean, it sounded like that, and it was like, oh, that sounded so good. That's just me. Another thing I'm looking forward to this year is the new Formula One cars. They look, I mean, they're definitely different looking, but I do like them myself. Other than the looks, really nothing much has changed in F1. All the liveries are being unveiled this week. There's faces in different places, and a face in a place that, let's be honest, for those of you who follow Formula One, kind of saw it coming. Spoilers, Russell is now driving Mercedes with Hamilton, and when it came out that Bottas wasn't re-signing, even I kind of called the move before it happened. I was like, Russell doing Mercedes, I'm calling it now, and then it happened. Which was cool. Hopefully everyone is liking American Truck Sim. I know I enjoy it. I'm excited to see what they do. I know they're working on Texas and Montana are the next two. states to come out. We're not that far away at all. Gorgeous sunrise. Oh my goodness. Use that Jake to our advantage. Got a McDonald's there on our left. It's an old school walk-up one. Not too many of those left. Or the one where you have to drive through or order it from outside, and they, those little itty bitty ones. I will admit, this game is, if it's your thing, it's your thing. If it's not, oh well. This was one of those, I bought it because I'd said, you know what, I'm willing to spend my own money on a game, worst comes to worst. That's just money flushed down the drain. I don't like it, I won't ever play it. And here we are. That's the same with Euro Truck. I have it. It's just, I'm so used to American Truck Sim. I don't play Euro Truck. I need to. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think it was gifted it. Someone gifted it to me, so. It's probably the polite thing to play. The problem is just mod-wise, there's not much out there. That isn't anywhere. Oh, that didn't count as damage. Good. And like that, wow, we're here already. Up here on Earth. Made it. Stop here on the drain cap. Let's do play it safe. Because this is going to be one of them yards where I don't really want to back the trailer in. Especially with the wheelbase on this truck being semi-long. All jokes aside. I'm still gonna fuck this up. Oh. Still gonna have to back up anyway. Which is fine. That we can unload it. 239 miles, 5 hours 42, 50.4 gallons fuel consumed. Alrighty, thank you all so much for tuning into another American Truck video. I will see everybody in the next video. Hopefully that is soon. Take care.